Howdy, YouTube. So, we are on the road to head back to Laurent now that we know how to navigate Gust Hall.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Get smashed.
Just weak enemies.
A public stump server? We have a, I don't know what the status of it right now is, but we've had a Minecraft server for subscribers for a while. It may be down, I'm not sure. I don't know much about that at all. That's not my department.
Okay.
I'm in the playing games department.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
That was hardly worth the trouble. Wow.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. This is how it is done in the right way. It's over. Stay true.
Next.
We won. Okay. Hey, 5 Adrasi trip to Mina. How's it going? What was I looking at? Oh, level ups. Did we level them up last time? I don't think we did. All right, so we're gonna go with the stamina for our boy Kevin, and for Reese, let's go with that. But we're okay. We don't need to equip that ability. Okay, so Kevin.
Take down the enemy.
Seems like Rabbites are everywhere in this game, but just got higher leveled. Will they be like 50 level 50 rabbits? Well, we're back in the Rabbite Forest, so they leveled up when we came back.
Could have won alone.
So, who knows? Maybe. The sneak attack of doom.
Run. Good training.
10% bonus for not taking any damage. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, hallelujah. You got 10 hours sleep last night. You took an hour-long nap, but you're still tired. Yeah, you're sleeping too much. That's the problem. If you sleep too much, your body is like, oh, we're in hibernation mode, you know? It's hard when you're like, but I want to sleep. It's like the problem of sleep debt. Your body has a whole bunch of sleep it still needs to catch up on, probably, but you can't do it all at once. Just to get good sleep every night for many nights. Night owl life? Oh boy, let me tell you. All aboard! This guy's just making a killing off of me having to go back and forth. What is good sleep? Search for the elemental of wind. Oh, we're gonna work on it. That's for sure. You ever go into this bar? I don't know if we did. Oh, that's right, because that's where we met the lady that one time. Do what I can, hallelujah. Or you can get up and feel fresh. The problem is that a lot of people also just don't sleep well. And that's, you know, it's hard to do. Sleep is one of those things that, like, you would think that we should just be naturally able to do, but a lot of people have sleep problems. I do. I have major sleep problems. I barely get good sleep. I tend to wake up every couple of hours.
We have improved greatly.
Quint! You've had insomnia since you were 7 or 8. I pretty much, same deal. It's gotten worse as I've gotten older. This theme is killer, isn't it? So good.
Good training.
Strong sleep routines and consistent consistent bedtimes. Only get in your bed when you are gonna go to sleep. Exercising, drinking enough water, not eating right before you go to bed. Like, There's all kinds of like tips out there for how to get good sleep. It's just all the kind of stuff that you're like, yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Gotta get the wind elemental.
Stimulus check bought you a new mattress. Just waiting for it to get it. Well, good for you. I still haven't gotten mine. Gosh darn it. Getting to that point where I'm like, if I don't get it by July 15th, and then I have to, you know, do my taxes because my taxes got pushed, I might just like send them a screenshot of the page and be like, oh, look, I don't have the money because you haven't sent it to me yet. So,
All of us together.
just saying. That's America for you, though. When it comes to getting money to, oh boy, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop.
Yes.
Y'all know where I was gonna go with that. Can I go up this way? No, I can't, but I can come down that way. Got it.
Hostile entity! Be careful! I'm on the job. Stay true.
I know that y'all know. Ooh, that moment when you touch your eye after handling cayenne pepper. Yikes. That's no fun. I like to cook with jalapenos a lot, so I know that.
Easy peasy.
You neither, Joe? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. It's tunes. Strangely enough, this actually plays a lot like the FF7 remake. Now that I think about it.
Stay true. That's how it's done.
Add a channel point option to stop a rant mid-rant. We'll see. We'll see. Can't help it. Can't help it. Gotta speak truth to power, y'all. Minor balloon. What? What was that?
The area is clear of threats.
This house is cleansed.
Turn to
That's
rest.
where we're going. Lizzie May says, my poli-sci teacher posted a really conflicted question I have to respond to. Should we provide welfare for more needy citizens? Define needy, sir. Very derogatory and or vague. It provides a sort of structure upon it, right? It gives you a certain way of reading it. But my answer would be yes. You just say, you know, people who need more. The people in need. Yes. Your poli-sci teacher would probably call me a gosh darn communist or a socialist, and I'm okay with that. Anyway, let's play games!
Dangerous.
Okay.
Prepare.
Poltergeist reference? Yeah. Glad you got it. Carol Ann, this cave has been cleansed, Carol Ann. The little demon looking thing is cute. I want 10 of those. Cactus! I want a little plush cactus. That's what I want. I want that guy. I want him to live in my house in a little pot. And you know, you'll disagree, but I think Boris Johnson is worse. Potato, potato. They're both the same. They're cut from the same cloth, I'd say. Okay. You're so good that they added a little cactus to the game? Me too! It's great, because I have been playing, like I said, I've been playing Legend of Mana, so he's a part of that, and so seeing him in here is really cute. And I'm really hoping that, like, this game is successful so that they will make a Legend of Mana remake. Because if they make a Legend of Mana remake, your boy. Your boy. More than an FF7 remake, I would want a Legend of Mana remake. Or a Chrono Cross remake. Oh, man.
Statue. Oh no! Someone might be after Sylphid like Don Perry feared! Hurry!
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, the other day on Twitter, I saw somebody... Is this not a remake? This is a remake. This is a remake of Seiken Densetsu 3. And Legend of Mana is the 4th game in the series. What was I gonna say? I was reading on Twitter the other day that some people don't like Chrono Cross.
Can't beat the wind.
They think that it's like it ruined Chrono Trigger or something. To anyone out there who thinks that Chrono Cross is like a bad game and that Chrono Trigger is a good game,
Run.
look, I think they're both great games.
Easy peasy.
If you somehow think that one is incredible and one is awful, I don't know where you got your opinions, but they're wrong. I think you're you know, I'm gonna say it. Controversial. You basic. Oh, look at me. I got my opinions from Game Informer or GamePro magazine when I was a kid. They gave Chrono Trigger a 10 out of 10. That makes me the best. You basic. Chrono Cross is a superior game. The art is better, the story is better, the characters are better, the narrative's better, everything's better. Anyway, sorry. They're both great games. Don't be hating. All right, well, I just walked around that wind. The music of Chrono Cross is like some of the greatest game music ever made. Your second disc was scratched. Oh no! I know how that goes. It sucks. Physical media, man. Okay, so that bounced me back to the beginning. Okay. Chrono Cross is one of those games that I want to find a way to play for more than 4 hours before life inundates me, and then I come back and I'm like, what was I doing? Yeah, I know, right? That's the problem. It's a deep one. Oh, maybe it's this thing that I used to change the trajectories. They're wrong. Yeah, and it's a very small group of people, I'm sure. They're like, ew, Chrono Cross. It ruined Chrono Trigger. How? Dragon Kai. No, you can definitely like Trigger more than Cross. That's fine. Okay, yeah, there they go. Now they switch. But yeah, like for me, it's just one of those ones where I'm like, I don't get how you can just not like it or hate it, you know? Price, you scared me yesterday. I was watching you play Sarah is Missing, and during a jump scare, I got a notification from you on Twitter making my phone vibrate. Oh no! Let's see. Rofi, Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time. Haven't played all the way through Cross, mostly because I was too poor to get it. Could only rent. Fair enough. You weren't a fan of the gameplay of Cross? It's the same as Trigger. It's the same gameplay. It's the same combat. Like, part of me just, I think for me, I think a lot of people just felt like because it wasn't time traveling, that's where they were like, what? All right, we're gonna do this real quick just to get these couple items. You just pulled up the Chrono Cross OST on Spotify? Nice. Let's see if I can't get in here and get whatever this stuff is.
This one is so annoying.
You bought Chrono Cross like 10 years ago, however, found no time. That's how it goes. But yeah. Anyway, everyone is entitled to their opinions about games. I just found it pretty ridiculous and a little, like I say, basic to be like, Chrono Trigger is incredible and Chrono Cross is trash. It ruined the story. It's like, I just think you didn't play it. That's all. And it reminds me a lot of like the Final Fantasy discourse back in the day. And I guess that's the other part. Where like everybody, when Final Fantasy VIII came out, they were like, ugh, this game's garbage. FF7 was so good and FF8 is trash. And then guess what happened when FF9 came out? People were like, FF9 is garbage baby stuff, and FF8 was incredible. Why can't we get a game like FF8 again? And then, when FF10 came out, do you know what people said? Do you know what people suddenly said? FF9 was awesome. FF10 is trash. It's garbage. It's for baby. Like, it's the same thing. Every time a new Final Fantasy comes out, people hate it. And then, once the next one comes out, they say, no, I loved it the whole time. I always loved it. What are you talking about? Who says 9 was garbage? Let me at him. Everyone, when it came out, that, like, wasn't, like, the biggest Final Fantasy fan in the world, like, this is like a baby game. Look at it. It's like babies. FF8 was, like, super realistic, and now they're going back to baby graphics? What is this? It's one of those things where I've always had a chip on my shoulder since I was younger, watching people say these things and then watching the same people make the exact opposite argument like 2 years later, 3 years later. All right, let's go back and grab that other thing. Nowadays, everyone knows that FF9 is incredible. Ever heard of the trilogy argument in Star Wars? What's the trilogy argument? Do you mean that whatever trilogy you grew up with is the trilogy you think is the best? Chrono Cross is all about the Shala storyline and Prometheus and Magus. Yeah, Chrono Cross, if nothing else, it does flesh out the Chrono Trigger world and backstory. All right, is there a chest somewhere over here? Yes. Now do Ocarina of Time versus Majora's Mask. Same thing, Womprat, same thing. Everyone was like, ugh, Majora's Mask. This isn't Ocarina of Time. Why did they do this? You're Kid Link the whole time? Ugh, it's so dumb. And now, what does everyone say? Everyone is like, Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. Anyway, I think it's totally cool to have your opinions, and it's totally cool to change your opinions. You should. You should grow and change your opinions as you age. A new path discovered, as you learn more. But also recognize that maybe sometimes you're just caught up in the hype of the thing. You're caught up in the rose-colored glasses. Okay, looks like, so now we have a loop, so we can go around and switch the things if we ever need to. Also teenage bias. Well, yeah, I mean, and that's, we talked about that before. We can talk about it a little bit right now, actually.
Careful.
So, the things that you prefer, you tended to experience when you were a teenager. Because that's when your emotional brain is at its highest developmental point. That's when it is accelerating beyond your logical brain, and we make close connections with things through our emotions, not through our logic. Do, 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 do. Never understood the storyline of Ocarina of Time. Why would Link be trying to find the hey, listen, wouldn't you have enough of it the last 2 times? Hey, listen, hey, listen, hey!
I will not hold back.
Yeah! Dude, Reese is a beast.
With his strength, I can make a difference.
Whoa! I got pushed.
This is my fight. No need.
I'm on the job. This one's a doozy.
And now this game has a Navi. This game had Navi before Navi existed. Because this game came out in 95. Originally.
Stay true.
Easy peasy.
Is it bad that you love Charlotte's voice in this game? No. Everyone loves Charlotte's voice in this game. If you don't love Charlotte's voice, you might not have a soul. I'm kidding. Gotta throw some salt, especially because you were one of those people who was totally duh about Link searching for Navi. All right, you know, different strokes. Cactus! How do I get over there? Do I need to, like, jump? Nope. Hold on. Jump! Oh, close. Okay. So you jump into the wind and roll? No, come on. Okay. Haha! What up, Cactus? Let's see. OMG, what more psych talks like old Stardew? That developmental comment really reminded me of the old days. Yeah, I mean, if you have questions, it's been a while since I've been in class, so it's not as on my brain, but it's still up in there. Recently, I had to read about why teens find the end of the world so appealing, and it's kind of the same thing. It's all emotional. When they find something dark, they turn dark. Well, I mean, it's like, and also because another thing that happens when you're, you know, a teenager is you suddenly become aware of how unfair the world is. You can't really see it when you're younger because you don't have the emotional necessarily, and this is not the case for everyone, right? People mature at different rates and people have different experiences in their upbringing. But it's when you gain that level of emotional maturity as well as what we call formal operational thinking, which is when you can think meta, right? You can think about thinking, you can think about the world, you can think about ideas beyond a certain level, and that tends to come around teenagerhood, around puberty. And so as a result, you can finally think about, wait a minute, people in other parts of the world don't experience life like I do. Wait a minute, there's a lot of stuff that's very unfair even in the place that I live. You know, wait a minute. Why is it that some people are like incredibly wealthy and other people are incredibly poor? That doesn't seem fair, right? So that's why suddenly you get that spiral into darkness, right? Because it's like, you know, end of the world stuff makes sense in that department. All right, so can I walk over here and grab this? I can. And then we need to go, okay. So we're gonna turn this, I think. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get through here, am I? Oh, I can. Just get pushed. That's fine. So then we go here. And there's another thing up here. Whee! You can get a Cactar plushie from Final Fantasy. That's close, but it ain't Lil Cactus. That ain't Lil Cactus. Lil Cactus is where it's at. Do you have a stairway now? Nice! A new path has appeared. You guys just gonna sit there, huh?
Me.
All right, that's cool.
We can take this enemy in no time.
Prepare.
Boom!
On the go.
I love her so much.
Too bad.
Good training.
Can you just have him Wolf Boy form the whole time? I don't think so, sadly. My brain got so meta thinking that during a record-breaking insomnia period, I worked out the meaning of life, which is too dangerous to discuss in this chat. Relner, if you figured out the meaning of life for you, that's great. I personally believe that there is no one meaning of life. I think everyone has their own meaning of life.
We can take this enemy in
Only you can figure out what that is.
Got you. Dirt in my eye from the wind.
That was hard to go through? Yeah, back then. Them days. Oh, we're about to run up on the Mana Stone, which probably means boss time. Or maybe not.
What's that?
Stone. Let me do my class upgrades, cause
It's a Mana
everybody's level 18.
This is the first one I've ever seen in person, too. Huh. If the Benevodons sealed within were freed, the whole world would be in such danger.
Getting crazy. My meaning of life is to talk about how fantastic Legend of Mana
That's what
is,
we thought.
and how there needs to be a remake
I'm
of it.
Sorry.
With it.
We're doing what we can to stop it, after all. Come on. Sylphid must be nearby.
Wait one
Better
moment.
Paradox.
I think these are fresh footprints. They appear to be headed this direction. Let us check them out.
Use the Mana Stones around the world to switch to a different class. Each time you change to another class, your character will become stronger. Yeah! So we're gonna do this in just a second. Who said? Hallelujah said, I'm at the beginning of teenagehood, so I have a lot of this to go through. I would say, yeah. And as Alina just said, enjoy it, right? It can maybe seem overwhelming at times, but it's actually a pretty incredible time of your life. And question things. Try out different things. Really explore what, you know, is at the limits of your capability, because you're going to form those connections to the things that maybe one day you'll go on to do and to love. Don't stifle yourself. Explore.
Who is switching classes?
Everyone? All right,
Try to
Charlotte.
switch your class.
Oh, so they really did try to switch your class. Okay. Switch class. Is it going to let me choose? What's going on? Ah, here we go. Priestess or Enchantress. So, a supportive healing class, priests have a high spirit stat that increase their healing powers. They can use fire, water, earth, and wind saber magic to help their allies with more than just recovery magic. So, make the others more powerful, so buffing. A class for a fighting healer. In addition to healing, Enchantresses can learn attack magic. They are powerhouses that can take down enemies on their own if necessary. I think we know which one Charlotte is. She's a powerhouse. Death Charlotte. Look at her. She's all purple and cute. I love it. Awesome. I love how, like, I want to think that when she was like whipping that around, that like she was making the noises, like. All right, Charlotte has switched from cleric to enchantress. Class strike dash combo BBBY. CS gauge now maxes out at 300%. 2 ability slots added. New moves and abilities available in training. Yes. Awesome. And we're gonna do that with everybody. It's class day. It is class day today.
Who is switching classes?
Kevin.
Try to switch your class.
So it's really interesting how this works. Like they show you. So there are 6 total classes that you can change to, but 3 along your path. I'm intrigued by that. That's kind of new for this game, I believe. Oh, unless it's one here, one. Oh no, that's right. That's never mind. Because each one you're gonna go up this way, and then you're gonna have 2 options later. Switch class. Class is in session. Time to get schooled on being classy. There you go. Monk or Brawler? All right, Monk, a balanced warrior class, good at both healing magic and fighting. Monks can support both themselves and their allies during battle. Or, class that relies on brute strength, Brawlers are attack focus abilities. They do a lot of damage when they go forth in battle. Ooh, boy. I kind of... Oh, and it's dark versus light are your other things. Oh, wait, next page. X. Oh, it shows you the abilities, too. And their stat ups. Okay, so, attack increases if ally faints. Enemies in the area of attack get caught up in a whirlwind of kicks. That's cool. Countless hits and a somersault kick combo damage the enemy. Attack increased by 50% if HP drops. Ooh. Probably Monk, right? And especially, the other part is because we made Charlotte go dark, I like the idea of having Kevin go light, and then we'll see with Reese. Monk memes might be the best memes. Kind of Relner. It's like Stardew Valley skills. Level 5, choose basic path. Level 10, choose specialty. Yes. What is his hat when he's a brawler? It's one of the... It's like Lubu's hat. If you've ever played Dynasty Warriors, like where it's like it goes straight up like a little fez, but then it has a huge ponytail coming out of it. I think we're gonna be Monk. Plus, he looks like the character from... Why am I blanking on the name of those games? I can't think of the name of the game. Oh, man. Nice. I want to say Seiken Densetsu, but that's these ones. How do I get better at something like art when I don't feel motivated? I mean, it's hard to do that when you're not motivated. You gotta work at it, you know? Grappler to Monk. So we have spin kick. Yeah, same stuff. Hey, Sorrel. We're upgrading our classes now. You think you would end up going all dark just because purple? That's fair.
Who is switching classes?
Reese.
Try to switch your class.
It's interesting to let you reset your class. I feel like that might be new. Maybe you could do that before, I don't know. Valkyrie or Rune Maiden. Ooh, okay. Class, a strengthening support class. Valkyries can boost all stats to help their allies. They help cover the party's weaknesses by bolstering their strengths. Or a debuffing support class. Rune Maidens can weaken an enemy and make it easier for the party to win. Ooh. I like both of these. Stat decrease effect time shortened by 40%. A righteous spear throws from high above the enemy's head deals damage. Surging point of the lance causes damage. I also like the idea of, like, boosting my classes, but... Ugh, it's hard. It's hard. The armor on the Rune Maiden actually makes sense. Light is more purple for her. Wind Dancer just all about the purple. I think I'll probably go with the Rune Maiden. Because what if enemies are immune? That's true. That's true. What did I do with Charlotte? Charlotte's a powerhouse. Oh, the other Charlotte was the one that would have boosted. So then we'll get Valkyrie for the boost. We have Monk with a little bit of balance. And then we have Charlotte as the powerhouse. So everybody's kind of in the middle, is what it would seem like. We'll go Valkyrie. We'll go Valkyrie. It's like Bless versus Bane in D&D. Indeed. Indeed. There are no bad classes in this game. As our Baker says, yes, that's the case. There are no bad classes. And it gives you reasons to like come back through, you know, and play it differently and experience it differently. Do you know any automation games similar to Satisfactory? I mean, Factorio. And apparently there's like a Mine Factorio or something like that for Minecraft. I love like how the designs changed too. In the original game, it was just a palette swap. And they all got new ability slots, so that's good.